On now. Hey, it's Amy Green with Amy and Our Designs. Come on in and say hi. I am so excited to be with you today. We are going to finish up our Nerdy Bunny set that we started last it was last week. Was it last week? So if you are new here, make sure you let me know because we love to give you a warm welcome. And if you're watching on the replay, of course, like drop hashtag replay. And we are going to get started painting. Let me show you. So we're making a gumball filler. So if you're not familiar with what a gumball machine is, let me show you. It's like this. Okay. And we like to make cute little displays with these. In fact, if you're my Joyful Crafting Club, the daisy one that we made last month, I have it on a tray in our guest bathroom and it looks so cute. I should take a picture. That bathroom wall the color is ugly, which is why I haven't taken the picture, but the tray looks really cute in there. Hi, Renee. Hi, Sarah. So we're going to finish up our Nerdy Bunny. Some of y'all asked me if I'd finish this on a live, so I thought, well, let's do it. And what we do is put like a wooden riser inside of here that like lifts the whole thing up so that you can see the filler. And we have a little sign and a scoop, a little fake faux scoop. I mean, it's real. It's just not a real scoop in terms of you're not going to scoop with it. So let me add this here and let's get started. So hi, Tammy. Let's do this and let's do this. Okay. Very good. All right. Let me just get this centered. So what are y'all doing today? Hey, Brandy. Tell me what y'all have been up to. Hi, Pam. Okay. All right. This is kind of, it's kind of in my, you don't need to see my head. You guys want to see this. And I am going to turn this light on just to brighten it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So this is our Nerdy Bunny. Oh, hey. Kim says she's working on this right now. You go, girl. And we started it. We're doing a brown bunny here. We wanted this bunny to be white, and I used a vintage white. We've got a vintage white scoop. So we kind of need to paint this, finish the bunny, and pull it together. So, and seal everything. Kim said she's been working on cleaning up her area and making room for your table. Okay, I still cannot find where you tagged me. Here's what we're talking about. I need to show you guys. I'll open it on a live soon. So Kim and I both got those white barns from Hobby Lobby because you guys have been asking for like a barn animal type theme, right? Like barn animal, like Highland cows. Let's think about this. What other animals have you guys been asking for? Highland cows. I'm looking for my light yellow. Daybreak. Highland cows. Help me out here. Chickens. You guys have been asking for like that kind of stuff. And so I thought, well, you know what? It would be fun if I had a barn type theme to go with it. So I got the barn. And there's so many fun ways you can style the barn. I saw people use them for nativity sets at Christmas, but it's just like a white faux barn. Hey, Kim, will you drop a link to the faux barn below so Sarah can see what we're talking about? I'm moving the bead dividers out of the way. We'll talk about those in a minute. If you've never seen this before, it is so cute. But I'm just moving the dividers out of the way so that we can paint with those. Oh, you didn't tag. You made a comment on someone's post. Okay. I bought a table on Decor Steels. I needed like a place to display stuff in my entryway anyway. I have a cute bench, but I wanted something different. So let's look at, let's finish the bunny first, and then we'll work on these little eggs, because I think we just do one thing at a time. Okay. So his ears, this is for his ears, his eyes, then we'll paint his clothes. I am going to use, I think I'm going to try this light blue paint marker. Okay, so just go to the Hobby Lobby website, Kim says, and type white barn. Oh, hey, Tammy W. Thank you for the sprinkles, girl. Let's get all the friends here. Okay, his ears are conch shell. So I'm going to try this. Let's see what color this is. Just for his clothes to make it like easy. It's just an acrylic paint marker. I like the blue. It doesn't have to be the exact blue that we're using. I haven't done the eggs yet, so that doesn't even matter. But these acrylic paint markers are great. See how quick and simple that was? A black chicken and a white chicken, and you want to put your black and white eggs in your barn. Yes, so I do have a chicken tray. It's really cute. But I kind of had that on the slate for not for the Joyful Crafting Club, but for like next month. Because I'm going to let that dry while I paint the ears. But they're just really, the chicken trays are so cute. I love that. Put a checkered black and white eggs. Yeah. And you know what else would look really cute? I love where they put like the big bunchy roses in the barn so that it looks fancy. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So this acrylic paint, like I'm constantly pulling. Wish it would just close nicely. So what have y'all been up to today? Lots of stuff. Tammy said she's been watching lives. Thank you for the sprinkles, Pam. So my table shipped. I got that. It's like a apothecary type table. It's really, really cute. They said that it has started to make its way here. So I'm excited about that. Cabbage roses. Ooh, that sounds, yeah, I love the cabbage roses. Cabbage roses, peonies. Cleaning, dinner started, bird watching, and crafting. Ooh, that all sounds fun. Hi, Tammy S. How are you, girl? So sometimes with the paint markers, you notice like a little bit of like shrinkage, if you will. You just need to go over it again. I know you guys have heard me say that before. I'm going to put some Decor wax around the top and the edge of him and kind of give him a little distressing. Oh, Pam says she finalized her order today and she can't wait to see what's in the drop. Oh, girl, I have some fun stuff. And I love that I can get it out so much quicker. We have been cutting. We will have more gnome hands, guys. For sure. I was just waiting on the wood for that. Those of you that did not get the Hello Spring sign, we're going to restock that. And I've got some other fun surprises. I might, and I know this one was in the last release. I might add a handful of these. I'm going to see what I've got. Because these sold pretty quickly. Okay. Oh, Elizabeth says she's looking forward to doing the Nerdy Bunnies at the Jingle and Mingle. Yes, yes, yes. They are so cute. And if you don't have the Nerdy Bunnies, we still have some. And you can always craft them after the Jingle and Mingle. And they are because they're a chunky set, right? It's a lot of material, but it's a quick and simple craft, and it's just 4 colors. It is white. I'm looking for sandpaper while I'm talking. I'm gonna have to grab it on the table. Give me one shake. I thought I moved it over here and I didn't. Story, you guys, you don't know. Like, that's just story of my life. Okay. I used antique white, conch shell, black, and antique white, conch shell, black, and then Decor wax, and that's it. So 4 colors. And it's a fun DIY. I'm going to show you how to make that fun bow tie in the middle. And really think you can leave the bunnies up into April. I don't think that they have to come down right after Easter unless you're just like, hey, I'm done with the bunnies. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm just giving this a little sand down before I do his face and his eyes and his nose. Okay. Kim says, oh, Sarah says she bought the barn. It was on sale. Okay, it's half off, right? Yes, yes. If we have time, I'll go get mine. It's super cute. If it's on sale this week, yeah. Kim let me know when it was on sale. I told it we have this so okay, if you're watching and you're new here and you're like, what is she doing with all the sanding? Guys, this is actually a really important step if you want this look with your wood. If you don't want this look, like, that's okay. But if you want like more of, especially if you're using wood, like a vintagey aged look, right? The sanding, what it does, one, it's going to smooth out your wood because when you paint it, the grain's going to kind of lift a little bit. Because you're adding moisture, right? And so the grain kind of moves. The other thing that it does is it gives it more of a distressed look. So right there. And that's what I'm doing with the Decor wax. Can you guys see? And it just gives it a little more dimension and it doesn't look just so flat. Okay, the Hobby Lobby barn was, I think it's $30 on sale. Okay, the other great thing about, oh, you guys, okay, Sarah, $30 on sale. Yeah, $29.99. So normally $60 on sale, it's $30. So you guys, Sarah sent me a picture of her lantern, her Relax and Renew lantern. I'm going to post it. How many of y'all had the lantern and have finished it? I know it was like maybe a very different project than we normally do. Wasn't a small decorative piece, and maybe I should have started with a small decorative piece, but girl, you knocked that out of the park. It looks amazing. Her lantern is, and she actually outdid herself and put bead, I think they're wood beads. Are they wood beads, Sarah? Will you let us know in the comments? I think they're wood beads, and she put the feet as feet. Is that what you did? It's very, very, very cute. Okay. Just very, it looks beautiful. And she draped it with this like vine greenery. It's beautiful. Okay. This is going to go for the eyes. It was a different type of project in the sense that we usually do smaller stuff. Nate's been taking off with my tweezers. I'm just pulling it kind of shedded. Does that make sense? My marker shedded. Large wood beads. Okay. It does take some extra paint because you have to go over those edges. I think mine took not a full 2-ounce bottle of paint, but but the paint is $2, right? So, I mean, I know our normal project, you use like a squirt, and so it was more than our normal project. I will say that is very true, but it's like a squirt. I mean, it's not even $2 worth of paint. And painting, I need a small paintbrush for his nose. And painting the edges, when you're painting these wood edges, takes more paint than normal. But the lantern is just, I want to get pictures of everyone's lanterns and just share them out like in a reel or something, because you guys, like, the fact that you're able to make that, I mean, I knew you guys could do it, but you think about that, like, that is such a gorgeous piece. I mean, and you made it, like, you painted it, you assembled it. I mean, kudos to everybody, because it's just, it's a gorgeous piece. I love mine. I still have like my I have a hanging sign in one, and I have, let's see, I have like a little metal bunny and I think a candle. Okay, I'm just painting his nose. It's very light pink. This light, let me see if I turn it off. If I turn it down, it's super bright. It's like washing everything out. There we go. Okay, so it's a little brighter, but it's not washing it out so much. She said it wasn't, Sarah said it wasn't that hard. No, but it does take more paint. I mean, do you agree with that, Sarah? How much paint do you think yours took? It takes more paint than our tier trays. Hi, Jimmy. Okay, I'm going to set this cute little guy aside. I'm just washing my paintbrush over here. It's so fun. Okay, let's lift this up a little bit. We're going to move him to the side while let him dry, and then we'll seal everything at once and glue his ears in, but his ears are done. How are you doing, Jimmy? Who won the game you were watching last night? I know you were watching a game. So we have smaller eggs that go inside the scoop. And I feel like there should be 3, so I probably lost one. So maybe I lost one somewhere. So maybe mine will only have 2, because, or maybe I'll take one of these extras. We'll see how it shakes out. So how this works is you have your regular eggs, and then you have like these little pieces that you can glue on that make it dimensional. I think I'm going to put this one here because, or up here. They're a little different, but I think that'll be okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, Tammy says she's working on her lantern now. Pam, so she said, yeah, Sarah said it's probably a small bottle. It's hard to judge because she used a large one. Yeah, I would agree with that too. Okay, so, and the great thing about this is you can paint one of these eggs, but you don't have to worry about, about getting these like fine areas exact, because you don't have to go in and paint this. You're just going to cover that with another egg. But probably what you want to be mindful of is that you're not doing like pink, pink, and pink, so that you have some varied color. So I'm going to start and I'm going to get my tape actually. Tammy says she's working on her lantern now. You go, girl. So pretty. I think Sharon S., she's not here right now, but I know she made some. Hey, Chris. she made some for her, I think she made one for her daughter, like as a gift. Sarah, don't show your daughter. And I know someone emailed me about, I don't remember if I was going to have more because they wanted to make an extra one. I don't know if we're going to run any more of those right now. I do have another, and it's not a box. A frog set for trays. Dixie says, have you ever offered a frog set for trays? Dixie, tell me what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, are you talking about frog theme? Are you talking about a frog? Like, I mean, because I probably sound like an idiot. Are you talking about, because there's like such a thing as like a frog that like is a decorative thing that helps hold things into place. But I think you're talking about like legitimate frogs, a frog theme set. You are. No, I haven't. I take requests. Guys, if you tell me what you want, it helps me so much. And I do have the, what is March? I have the April. I mean, I've had it picked out, but I'm going to announce something about the Joyful Crafting Club in the group later, today or tomorrow, because we're going to do something you guys have been asking for, and I'm going to need you guys to kind of give some input on, you know, what you want for your tray this month. I know I just said no choices, but this is something you guys have asked me for. I've gotten repeated DMs for it. I've gotten requests for it. I've been asked to put it in the shop, and I'm like, okay, if you guys want this and you've asked this many times, then I think it's something that you guys will all enjoy, and we will do that soon. Hey, Gail. Tammy says, no, I haven't done a frog theme. Seriously, though, if you have themes that you want, tell me. Because it makes it, sometimes I feel like I'm like trying to like read minds and like, okay, what is going to go over? What are they going to like? What are they going to be happy with? I think we can do more yellow. We do this one yellow. Hi, Gail Nichols. How are you, girl? This is a fun set. I can't remember. I knew I had to finish it, and I knew it was easier than just to come do it here than to like do it separately. I've spent so much time painting, and I purposely did not run the laser. I did not realize how loud the laser was on a live until I was watching the replay, one of my replays, and I was like, oh, that's so obnoxious. Like, that is just, I always feel like I've got to like run the laser as much as I possibly can and not have any downtime. But I was like, until I am in a different space where you cannot hear the laser when I'm working, y'all do not need to put up with that. Okay. So oh, Crystal's here and she's new. Welcome, Crystal. Oh, Renee, have fun at work. You guys give I haven't heard about the new job yet. I want to know all about it. You got to tell us how it's going next time we're live. Crystal's new. Welcome, Crystal. She's her sister-in-law. Aww. Pam, you just have the best family. I've probably seen pictures of Crystal. I'm guessing. Pam, don't you think I have? And just need to like refresh the face and the name. So I'm just painting with this makeup sponge. It makes these tiny little pieces easy to paint. I'm trying to keep the score lines clear because, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could go back with like a acrylic marker and fill in these lines, which would be really cute. but it would also require a ton of time. I saw Tracy's here. Hey, Tracy. I loved how your gnomes turned out, all of your stuff. I mean, you're just like over there cranking out your DIYs. Your home is looking so cute. So cute. I loved how you did that bow. You made it just kind of like on the Hello Spring sign. Okay, we need some more pink. I'm going very pastel. Dixie said, it's okay. You know, the laser's generating good things. I was like, oh my gosh, that's very loud. So that's what it's like. It's like all day, like this constant, almost brown, noisy, brown, noisy type. Okay, so like this can go there. You see her Gracie, she's on it today. This can go here. Let me do this one. This is maybe, that needs to be blue then. Let's see. It's relatively, let's see, let's do one of these pink. Let's do the bottom one pink. Oh, did you finish your... Okay, so Gail's got a big event this weekend. She's getting ready for... You know, I've never done vendor events. If the kids were not so little and so busy on the weekends, I would love to do local paint parties and just get together and paint with people. But with the kids and like their life and the craziness that we have going on, it's just not gonna, let's do that. I'm just trying to make sure I don't have two of like this same color together. Okay. Yeah, it's just not something that I can do right now. But I would love it. It would be lots of fun. Tammy says you're going to plan on doing some catching up when you're at work. Yeah, you know what? It'll be good. It'll be like a good respite, a good break. To just kind of breathe a little bit and lots of little eggs. Gracie is she's just really... do this one yellow. We're almost done here. It feels strange. Yeah. I mean, changes, especially this big of a change for you, because I know it's a really big change, you know, and it's never simple or straightforward, you know, and there's always this transition, but I know absolutely God's got something really good in store for you, girl. I know he does. It's just gonna in his time, right? Okay, so these are painted. I'm gonna move them and let them dry and move these other eggs over. This is why I love the tape, because watch, if they're all pushed down, we're just gonna go like this. Gail said she would have never been able to do the events when the kids were younger because they were so busy. I know it is like soccer starts soon. We have Boy Scouts and he goes camping once a month with Joe. He missed he had one over the weekend that he didn't go to, which I'm actually glad that they couldn't go, not because Joe was hurt, but because, okay, I'm just going to do one of each for this part of the scoop. because it got down to freezing in Ohio last weekend. And it's just, that's a lot for him. I mean, it's a lot for any kid, but he gets really, when the weather's bad and they're like stuck in their tents all day, he gets really dysregulated, and it's just a lot for him. So I'm glad that because then it would have just been coming off that when he got home. So, and then Luke's basketball's over, but we told the kid, and he and Nate both need to find like an activity to do that's a little more active. You know, they need to get some regular activity. Joe is, Kim. So Kim asked about Joe. Those of you that don't know, he hurt his back. I mean, he's making some progress. He's pushing through, and he's doing his like exercises he's supposed to do. Interestingly, a lot of what the chiropractor is having him do, it's yoga and like functional movements. I'm going to move these out of the way. Because he's got to get like the parts that were inflamed like back into motion. And I don't know. Actually, I'm not really sure. I'm guessing it's for like strength and mobility is what I'm guessing. Okay, so Susan just dropped this in the comments. Let me tell you what this is. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Exclamation Notify is going to, it's a new, you have to have it set up, but it's a new feature on Facebook. And Facebook will notify you when I go live. Now you have to like be looking at your Facebook notifications, right? But I also have my my phone number in my text number. Let me see. So you can do that and get notifications there, which is great. And then you automatically also follow, which is good, right? Because then you're following, but you can also text to this and text live to that number, and I'll text you when I go live. Okay, so what do you guys think for these beads? We're very pastel this Easter. I saw some pictures of like really neutral Easters. I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so beautiful. And then I thought, I just don't want neutral Easter. Like, I think Easter is a chance to be extra. I did say that. Oh, that's so wrong, but it is. You can be extra at Easter. Maybe I'll do this blue. Let's do one yellow. Just not lose the pattern. So I do love that these already have a pattern on them if you don't want to paint them, right? I'm going to do this blue. I'm going to give it a push. You could do rainbow. Yep, you could. I mean, really, I think it's about, I still have little kids at home and they love, I mean, last Easter, I did not get out all of the decorations that I usually do. Who knows what was going on at the time, but we were busy. I'm trying to think back, but what I do remember is that I remember telling Gabe, who was in first grade at the time, that it was time, it was Easter. And he was like, but Mom, like, where are all of your, okay, I'm taking this tool. I want this. I want my scoring and piercing tool. These are $1.25. Time for a little lesson. These are $1.25 from Dollar Tree. You get 2 in a pack, and it's a scoring and piercing tool. Okay. Is what it's called. And they are the most handy tools for all of your crafting needs. We use them for everything around the shop here. But they're very good for cleaning out your score lines. So when you go buy them, buy 2 or 3 packs at a time, because you will lose them, misplace them. You'll find another use for them and carry them somewhere else. It's just a very handy little tool, and it cleans up these paint lines so nicely. Okay. Dixie asked the name of the yellow. This is Daybreak. But yeah, Gable's like, Mom, you didn't get all, what do you mean it's Easter? Where are all the bunnies? And they love it. I mean, it's so fun. And while, yeah, like the neutral Easter is like fun and beautiful, but so is lots of color. Dixie's saying that those are the best finds ever. Yes, girl, they are. They are the best finds. I love them a lot. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm just shaking my paint pens. If you have acrylic paint pens, they require a lot of shaking before you use them. Okay, I'm going to give these a little sanding. They should be mostly dry. I think the only thing I have left to paint before we like do a little distressing and seal is the Easter egg tag. This. It says Easter eggs. I'm going to go with pink. So because this scoring is so fine and I want to be able to read it, I'm just going to put a little paint and push it right down in there. Okay. And I typically glue this down. I mean, you don't have to, but I like it to stay and like hang straight. So I glue it down when I put my scoop together. So how many of you guys saw that post I put up about wanting to redo my crafting space, and we're working on that. I want to get one of those big hutches and paint it. And I was asking y'all, like, what color do you think? And I got lots of feedback, but I would love for you to go look at that and tell me, like, what color do you think I should paint it? I found one that I was going to buy, and then Joe hurt his back and he felt so bad because it's too big to get in the truck by myself and out of the truck, and I couldn't find anybody else to help me. So I had to pass on it. Let me tell you something, y'all. Those Facebook Marketplace people, they are serious. And they're like, I have 13 other people requesting to purchase this. So if you can't come right at this exact moment, then I'm going to have to move to the next person. I'm like, honey, move on. Tammy saw it. Yeah, I know. You said aqua or turquoise. Was it aqua or turquoise? I know it was like a bright blue. But they're like, if you can't come and purchase this in the next 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm like, girl. I have to do this. I'm just taking this and making some dots with my marker because I have to. I just can't help myself. Ooh. Okay, so this marker is going to get... So you have to go straight up and down or else it doesn't make the right dot. So let me just... So you have to go like straight up and down. And with these, if you have too much paint on the end, these are tiny dots, then it's going to kind of bleed a little bit. So you might want to tap it off. Dixie says, yes, it's a business for them. No joke. I know. It makes it really, and then you're like, well, like, I can't come in 3 minutes and 15 seconds, but... Okay. Yeah, they're serious about it. Okay. I would like to have turn this into a space that looks a little more a little bit less like the corner of my basement. I was just talking to Jennifer Radin and I from Canvas Sign Designs. We were talking this morning. We were on a Zoom together because we're planning some stuff. We'll tell you more about it later. But we were talking about what was I going to say? We were talking about I lost my total train of thought. That looks really cute. Can you guys see? It's hard to see. There we go. You see, I'm just kind of coloring it in. I'm going to try white on this one. Tammy says her neighbor sells junk on Marketplace and their porch is all junked out. Oh, like I've unloaded a lot of stuff on Marketplace. But I've never been like, you know, like when we moved, stuff that I couldn't use or whatever. I was going to tell you something about Jennifer and I'll think about what it is, but she and I were talking on Zoom this morning. Let's see, I'm going to go do this bottom part. Hey, Jennifer, I was just telling them that we were talking on Zoom this morning, but I was going to tell them, I told them we were planning something, then we'll give them more details later. But I can't remember what I wanted to tell them, what we were talking about. I like drew a total blank. Total blank. I don't know. Maybe Jennifer will think of something. But I was saying I was trying to find a hutch to put on, to like redo, to put my, like in my background so that my space looks like less of a basement and more of a workspace. And I found one that I wanted to buy, but Joe hurt his back and we couldn't like go right then. And, you know, they're like, if you can come in the next 3 minutes and 15 seconds, you can buy it. But if not, I'm moving on. I've never been, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah. Like someone, you know, I just don't get too, I don't know, that other things to get stressed out about. But there's some good antique. I don't want like a true, like perfect condition antique piece because I want to paint it. Right. And I don't want to like spend tons of money on something I'm going to like upcycle and paint. I know Jennifer's laughing because she's like, yeah, that's something she would do too. She'd be like, well, when I think about it, when it pops back in my brain, I will remember. You guys, this is kind of fun. It's kind of like adult coloring, honestly. It's very calming. I saw where Jimmy said she loves the bunnies and the chicks and all the things. Yes, yes, yes. And Dixie was saying this color yellow. I do like this color yellow. I also recently I found this and it's new to me. It's lemonade. Look how pretty this one is too. I thought for the summer. Look at that. It's very pretty. Okay. And Gail said she's got some good paint markers she's sharing that she found and loves. I like these, but I can't find them anymore. This really super extra fine tip. Okay. Looks really cute. I'm not going to do all those other little ones, but those look cute. Okay, and then if I wanted to, I think I'm going to go in and color in this bunny head. You keep it up until spring when the lemons are in summer. Yeah, I know you do lemons every year. Okay. I'm deep in thought, but I like that. Cute, huh? So I think it's Cindy's, one of the girls from Craft Around the Clock. She has a massive craft space. Cindy's Creations, I think, super sweet. But she has some old dressers she refinished and like stenciled the front of it. And I was like, those were really cute too. I might do that too once I get the hutch. Once I find a hutch and get the hutch done. Oh, Jennifer and I were talking about how like it would be really nice if I could move out of here. But with the kids right now, it's just not a possibility. Okay, I'm going to dry this. This is the Ranger heated craft tool. And it's in my Amazon shop. So if you drop exclamation Amazon, you'll get a link to that. Let me see if I can find that. Do I even have it? No. Here. While I'm drying this, it's this. Yeah, that should give you a link to my Amazon shop. And this is linked in my Amazon shop. But this is one of my favorite tools. I think, Jennifer, didn't you tell me about this one? It's just so quiet. This one here needs a little more paint. You can't tell on screen, which I guess is good that you guys can't see all the little flaws that I can see. But I can see a flaw. Yeah, we were talking about that. So tell me, you guys, how many of you, what would you like to see in terms of, I'm kind of planning out the next month to 3 months for releases. I have several months planned for the Joyful Crafting Club, but what would you guys like to see? If there's something specific, drop it below because I would love to know, like, hey, I could really do, like, we heard some farm animals, we heard some chickens. What else is there that you're like hoping to craft, or you have a theme in mind? Hold on, we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to move this and then I'm just going to hit these. Well, I can sand that off or I can paint over it. So Jimmy says she found a hutch type thing. It matches your desk. Tammy wants bookshelves and a table, and you have your die cutter and dies in it. You like it, but it's all oak and you haven't distressed it or painted it yet. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that they're super versatile and you can fit a lot of stuff in them, but they're all also pretty much need like to be modernized. I saw a really beautiful one and I've shown Joe, but they wanted like $800 for it. And I'm like, girl, I'm going to do that myself. I'm not paying someone $800. Okay, Tammy says she wants lemons. I had a lemon tray, but I feel like it's time for a refresh on that lemon tray. That one was couple years old. It's not in the shop now, but lemons are so fun. And I think lemon with gingham is really fun too. Kim's husband's calling. It's like Joe. Oh my gosh. So on the Joyful Crafting Club videos, I don't know if y'all, I searched and searched for this part and I cannot find it because I was going to edit it out. So I was recording at night, and Lucas, my 10-year-old, he's got like nighttime anxiety. And this, Kim, you made me think of this, and he just does not like to go to sleep if I'm not upstairs. So I'm just distressing, guys. And if you're new here and you're watching silently, like this just gives it an same thing that we were doing with the bunny, gives it an antique look. And I'm going to sand it down so that it doesn't look so like much, if you will. This I'm just kind of putting in the middle. It'll look old once we're done. And then this is going to get glued together. So this is the back. And so you won't see the edges on the front because we're going to glue it together. And so anyway, I'm down here working and I'm recording the videos, and all of a sudden there's a small child that's been under my work table. I didn't even know he was there. And he starts like, and I look at him, I'm like, Lucas, please just, I don't want to have to like start all over. I don't want to have to spend forever editing the videos. Like, please, just will you go upstairs and go to bed, you know? But I was recording. And so I don't know, like I couldn't find where I said that to him. So if anyone finds it, that's what was going on. He was hiding under the table. And like the child, I mean, I love them, but I'm like, please just go to bed. Like it's bedtime. It's bedtime. Okay, Jimmy has the lemonade stand tray. Yep. Chris wants succulents. Cornucopia in the fall. Ooh, that would be pretty. Very traditional. Dixie says frogs and a fat toad with some flowers and a lily pad. Frog, fully rely on God. Yes, that is cute. That is, I've heard that acronym. Hi, Lori. Yes, fully rely on God. I'm just giving these, you guys know I got to do the distressing. So I like, so are you thinking like cartoony frogs? Are you thinking like more like realistic looking frogs, Dixie? Frogs would be really cute for summer, actually. So I was in Hobby Lobby looking. I see a lot of wildflowers, succulents, okay? A lot of wildflowers, a lot of bees in Hobby Lobby, a lot of sunflowers. Like lots of bees. Jimmy says she likes the wildflowers. Yeah, like I think this would be fun for summer, you know. And I like the black and white stripe with them, or like the black and white polka dots. Have you guys seen that? Here we go. Almost done. Almost time to stand. Yeah, I love the Wally. Mushrooms are the end things. So, and I think I like the mushrooms and the gnomes. I think that they're really cute. I asked in the Joyful Crafting Club about, you know, how they felt about mushrooms. And a lot of people said, no, they're over the mushrooms. Like they want nothing to do with the mushrooms. They did that in the 70s. Some people said, you know what, it depends on how the mushroom, if it's like a groovy mushroom, no, but if it's like a cute mushroom, yes. If it's psychedelic, no. So it depends on the mushroom. And then some people were like, I'm here for the mushrooms. I love them. I'm here for it. Yep, the mushrooms are cute. Yeah, there are a lot of so this is the other reason I love the tape, especially with these little, tiny little things, because it makes it really easy to work with these tiny pieces. Succulents are fun for summer too. I had a succulent tray was that last summer or the summer before? I can't remember. I know I did a succulent tray when I was hand painting trays. I can't remember because I remember painting a ton of those. Like tray after tray. So oh, that looks really cute. Okay. I'm going to take this off. Tired of looking at that. There we go. Okay. Okay. So really the distressing on these little eggs is just so slight. I mean, it's barely there. I don't even know if you guys can see because they're just so small. Really the only places that oh, I know what I'm going to ask you. So I have some Gail said something about kids activities, kids games like hopscotch. Are you talking about kids crafting? Like the kids have been wanting to do a craft. So we've kind of been working on a kids craft thing, like something that kids can do that's like tech free, where they can just craft it. They don't have to get like on a video to watch it because we all know how sneaky they are. But like something tech free, parents could give their kids to just look, come here and do the fun craft, right? Where it has like a color by number guide or something. Cinda says seashells or a nautical theme. Yes. I found a really cute beach tray. I was looking at trays yesterday. A really cute, like beach themed tray. Fun. Just really cute. So guys, this sandpaper step. Oh, you think that hopscotch and jump rope would look cute on a tier tray? I'm trying to figure that how would you do that in a tray? Like kind of like a summer theme and just like kids playing, or like a jump rope, or like a hopscotch board. I'm trying to get my head around that one. Okay, I'm going to sand the edges. Yeah, seashells. Last summer we did. Do you guys remember the the seashell gumball filler? Oh, that was so pretty. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, so I'm going to seal this next. The important step when you seal, guys, you want your work area to be clean because you do not want to get that dirt and dust into your Okay, I love these trash cans these are from IKEA. Look at this. You have this. How many of you guys are close to an IKEA? And then this. I mean, these are and so like you can set something back here while you're crafting. Like a lot of times I'll set something like a tray, but you can still get into the trash can. My favorite. I love them. I have 5 or 6 in my workshop. And they're free shipping. Like I just ordered enough to get, I needed like 5 or 6. And so I love them. Love them, love them. Okay, so we've got to get this put together. That's super cute. Look how cute that is. Very cute. It's hard to see. Let me see if I turn this. What does this do? You can see the distressing a little better because it's not so bright. All right. Okay, tell me below. Put a 1 if you have bright Easter decor. Put a 2 if you're doing neutrals, and put a 3 if you have none. So I can get a pulse on how you guys are decorating for Easter. 1 is bright, 2 is neutral, 3 is haven't gotten to it yet. Oh, gnomes playing would be cute, Gail. Yep, I see where you're going with that now. 1, bright and cheerful. I'm seeing your stuff, Tammy. We're on the same page this year. Bright and cheerful, right? Okay, I'm changing my tape. Dixie's going neutral. Bye, Elizabeth. 3, Chris is like, hasn't gotten to it yet. Dixie, you're neutral for Easter. You haven't, your colors are neutral. I'm surprised. 1 with some 2s. 2. Tammy, you're doing neutral Easter colors. A summer picnic themed tray. Well, that is a really cute idea, Dixie. Very cute. Like red and white gingham. Right? Okay, you do not want to seal your wood with that stuff in there. Like red and white gingham, ants, watermelon, maybe a picnic table, picnic basket. Oh, super cute. Okay. No brights. You put in the neutral. You put in the wrong thing. One with some 2s. So I've got to show you guys what I did in my living room. We have that. We still have. So when we moved here, we just brought the furniture we had from Ohio, Texas, you know, and we haven't really gotten the furniture. If you're watching and you're like, what is this crazy lady doing? I'm just getting some tape out to make it easier to seal all of these. I wanted to clean my workspace. I did not want all of that dust from the paint to get into these because it will seal right in and it'll look bad. So it just takes a quick minute to do that, but it's an important step when you're working with wood that it's clean before you seal it. I am not going to go back and clean every single edge of these, but if you're watching real quickly for the first time, I want to show you that you can. Giving you all the tips. This is just a Liquitex marker. I told you guys I used to sell finished trays, and you can just, if you've painted over the edge, you can do this. Especially like on some of them where you're going to see that I did a pretty good job on this. Not too messy, but just cleans it up, especially if you're going to sell them. Okay. I like the summer picnic idea. I like all of the ideas, really. I do love that beachy feel. And then, okay, this just makes it easier to paint quickly. But I want to show you guys, I got some, so upstairs in our TV family room upstairs is the brown leather couch we had in our media room. And then the gray couch, the gray couch is just, it bends the wrong way because we had 2 L-shaped couches because of our house, the way it was in Prosper in Texas. And so that couch is upstairs and it's very brown, and eventually it's going to move here downstairs. But until we're at that stage, I got these gorgeous, those, from Walmart. The brand is, she's an Instagram influencer. My Texas Home. Have you guys seen her pillows? They're beautiful. And they're like, okay, they're like $15. Which, 1, you can't beat that. 2, they're gorgeous. They're very trendy. I'm going to use my matte because I'm almost out of my satin. But, and then they're 2-sided. And so I got Easter pillows for that room, and it looks so good. It just brightens the whole space up. You bought the green ones? Okay, I got the peach. I got the peach ones, peach and brown. And I'm flipping those babies and using the back when Easter's over. I mean, they're so versatile. And then our house is very, I want to say just the architecture, it's very traditional feeling, you know? And we have not changed any of the like stuff since we bought it. Like we haven't redone, we've painted a couple rooms, really, that's it. But the it's very traditional, and she also had a lot of like, I'd say browns, a lot of browns. And so I wanted something to like brighten it up. And I love the peach is so pretty. So pretty. I love the green too. Loved the green. It's, you know what, the green is going to be really pretty for when you flip it for next month. You can just flip it. It's going to look amazing, right? They're both really pretty. And then I got this chevron throw at Kirkland's. Oh, and I got white pillows from Kirkland's. I've got to show you guys. They're gorgeous. They're new there. They're called oh gosh. So I'm just sealing away over here. They're called I can't remember, but they're a new, like they just got them in, and they're like this white, like woven material, and it almost looks beachy, but I think you could also use them in the winter because of the material. Jimmy says she needs a Walmart trip. Yeah. They had some, and they were really cute. And I just love that peachy pink. Look how cute he is. Okay. And this is just the sealer. Y'all, you just wipe it right on. Okay. All you do. This is the easy part. But it just makes your color pop. It protects your paint. Oh, yeah. The idea for the game theme tray, board games, or call it before tech took over. Those were the days. I know. That would be super cute. I know. I was thinking about Gail's idea. Like, such a cute idea. You guys are so creative. I love it. Jimmy says in Montana they do beachy or nautical. But I have like a tray that I need to paint on my coffee table. It's just an old tray I need to update and paint. You said, Tammy says, oh, you just don't do. You don't do beach. Yeah. So, and I think too, like we're in Ohio. And I have two kinds of like customers or crafting friends that do that. I have people who love to be at the beach, and so they decorate for the beach even though they're not at the beach, or then people who are actually in a beach state, or they're in a warm state and they decorate for the beach. And then it's kind of like the lake stuff, right? Like if you have a lake house or if you live near the water, you know, or if you love being on the lake, that kind of reminds you of the lake. I think we're ready to assemble. It looks really cute. So do you see how when I want to show you guys. So Tammy, I'm working on with Gabe a kid's craft, like a one-time thing. I don't know when. I was hoping to have it ready, and I'll let you guys know if I do. But like because they love to craft with me too. But like a lot of times this is too much for them to craft. So he's like, Mom, I need my own like kind of craft. So he and I've been going through like things that would be simple enough for them to sit down and craft with like a paint by number, you know, cover the work area, something that they could do, you know, while Mom is in the kitchen making dinner or close by, you know, or grandma's like in the same area with them, but not something that they have to like watch a video. My kids have, I've tried like the video type crafting stuff for them, and they're like, Mom, it's boring. It's too slow. I can't, she doesn't go fast enough, or I'm just grabbing my spray box. She takes too long. Okay, so I'm going to do what I always tell you guys to do. This dries so fast. Look how good this is. So we have something. I just don't know when I can get it. If I can get it ready for when I want to get the first one ready, but I will let you guys know. I was thinking about calling it. It wouldn't just kids, like a kids crafting thing. It is in the works because my kids love to craft. It's like it's just too hard for them to do like this, and they do not like to do the video crafting. Sometimes they'll sit and do like some YouTube drawing tutorials. That's perfect. But the thing about that is if it's so easy for them to get distracted and like click on another video, and then before you know it, a lot of kids don't have, look how cute that is, have the attention span or the discipline to like stay with the craft until it's done if they have the option to click on a fun video, and that's really the solution I want for my kids, is that they've got something that they can craft, and finish and feel good about and display, and kind of like a keepsake, right? But at the same time, that's cute. Very cute. It's something that they can finish, and it's like a tech-free type activity is really what I'm going for. Because you know what, as moms and probably as grandmas, we do the tech battle is a real thing. I mean, it just is all the time. Like, it's right at their fingertips, and they need tech downtime. They need time away from the screens. Okay, I think we're good here. Okay, so I am going to do 2 different types of things. For these eggs, I'm just going to use the Loctite because I want to make sure I get the right color in the right place. And if I move it all over, it's going to be confusing for my brain. Okay. Yeah, I just try to get it lined up. This Loctite, oh, see, there we go. It's locked already. Jennifer says the tech is a real problem at your house too. Yeah. And it's like finding that balance between knowing that these kids, like our kids, are going to be reliant on tech in a way that like just was never something that we could comprehend. So here, I'll tell you guys why, but so every year my kids would make something at the holidays, and then it was a keepsake for me. Like, we would make hand turkeys, and then every year I put out their hand turkeys, or we would make like bunnies or something, and then I put them out as a decoration, right? But I'm crafty and I come up with this stuff, and like, not all parents and grandparents have the time to like think through like, hey, what activity can we do to get out and do? And that's the other thing I want to do, is like a little keepsake, because then you can put their name and like a little decorative thing, and then you can put your name and the date on the back, and then every year you can get it out and think, oh my gosh, how cute was he when he was 7? Look what he did. No, there was no tech when we were kids. It was like when we had the Atari, like, you had to put that big cartridge, push it down in the thing, and then you had to sit there with your joystick. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take this off the tape. And you couldn't move. And it was not as stimulating as the games. Okay, Dixie, you posted some inspo. Girl, thank you. Look, I love it. Like, and you guys might give me ideas and I may just never, like, not be able to get to it this year or whatever, but I do love, what I'm saying is I consider all of them and I do my best to get as many of them done. And I love, love, love knowing what you guys want. Because it helps me more than you'll ever know. Oh, yeah. So I was a little older, older. I don't know if I was middle school. I had an Apple computer in elementary school, but the original, like the big honking, like with a green screen. That's why we tried it, like last night. Joe took the kids. We have an indoor pool membership at our local rec center just to get the kids out in the winter in Ohio. Like at some point you're just like, oh my gosh, please, like get sunny and like get the sunshine. Okay. So if you don't get them lined up just right, you just take your little marker and rub it in there and it fixes it. These are so cute. These are so cute. So Chris said she had a computer class and she wasn't interested. So we did not have a computer class even in high school. We had typing and we typed on like, I kind of think we had real typewriters. Because I remember once I started, like, I didn't even know how to use, and I mean, seriously, why they didn't teach me this in high school? This was 1994. Like, I didn't know how to use Microsoft Word. Like, I went to college and, like, I remember they put us in lab groups and everybody had, like, someone in my group had to teach me how to use Microsoft Word. Why my high school did not teach that, I have no idea. Oh, the Barbie fashion plates. Come on, you guys. I had the Barbie fashion plates. The black, you went like this back and forth and like did a rubbing. Do you remember that? I had that. Tammy W. Yeah, girl. Sorry, I just put my big head down in the camera. So I was 94 when I graduated. I mean, seriously, I should have known how to use some form of, but I had a word processor, like you typed in your paper and you could edit it on an LCD screen. And then when you were all done, you pushed print and it would like typewrite it out. That's what I took to college. So cute. Oh my gosh. Linda. Hey, Linda W. I'm glad you stopped in, girl. Okay, I'm going to glue his ears on. I am using the Loctite today just because I don't usually. Did I ever get our pool done? Yes, Tammy Waterworth. We did. They actually came and finished that bad boy in October, believe it or not. And there's one piece of, it's called coping. It's like a stone that goes over the pool cover to hide it that we're missing. Just one piece. We've got to get that. But yeah, in fact, Joe and I were just talking about when we're going to open it. And I think that our neighbor has a pool also. And they said they open the end of April. Isn't he adorable? Or, oh my gosh. I like him. So yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah, and once that's open, the kids will be able to swim. It'll be really good for Nate to just be able to get out and swim, right? Da, 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 da. So guys, putting it together is just, you can do all of the work and all of the painting, but if you don't like put it together in a way that's, you know, you don't take some time putting it together, and you guys know this, a lot of you, because you do the wood cutouts often. It's just not. Oh yeah, the okay, I don't know if Joe's watching or not. He still uses that stuff. What is the liquid paper, or like the corrected type stuff? Joe, are you watching? Don't you still have that? He's been busy at work. He's probably not watching me at all. I keep putting my head down and my nose gets in the camera. Da, 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 da. Here comes the sun. What is DIY industrial strength glue stick? Is that like so here's what I found, and I don't know, because I know you're Jennifer's talking about the glue on words and the raised letters. You call them raised letters, but like the word cutouts on your signs. Here's what you need to know about this, and I'm going to tell you. Wood is a natural product, guys, and if you're listening, like, I just know, so that if you have one of Jennifer's door hangers, or if you have one of my door hangers from back in the day, or if you make a door hanger and you glue the words on, wood is a natural product, and you put that stuff out on your front porch, and it looks fancy and beautiful, and you got everybody oohing and on when they drive past your house. And here's what I want you to know, and some people don't think about this, and this is just part of it. Now, if it fell off like quickly, well, that's one thing, but over time, you hang that thing out front for a season, and then you might have shown me the glue stick on a live or something, or maybe in a Voxer, but you hang that thing out from for a season, right? You just need to check it, because what happens is, what is a natural product? It's going to expand and contract, and you're never going to notice this. And a lot of you guys probably already know this, but especially if you have like wood floors, or real wood baseboards, or even MDF, right? Because when it gets hot and humid, it sucks in a little moisture and it gets a little bigger. And then when it gets cold, it contracts and gets a little smaller. And you don't ever see that really happen, but it happens with our products. And then what happens is, every time that happens, the glue kind of loses a little bit of strength. And so over time, those wood words can just pop off. Okay. Not a big deal. Just glue them back on. There's nothing wrong with the sign. Even if you have like a Velcro attachment sign, that Velcro over time in the heat, it's going to, and it can come off. Just pop it back on. Not a big deal. Like the first time that sometimes it happens, people are like, oh my gosh, no, you just put it back on. And just get in the habit of, if you're hanging those things out front and you've had it out for a month, or like, whatever, you bring it in to do your next. I'm going to move on to this one, and then we are going to assemble the scoop. But just get in the habit of checking to make sure. Like my Valentine's one, I made it several years ago. Super cute. It has like little heart cutouts on the bottom. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, because I made it a while ago. But like this winter, or when I had it out this time, the bottom part just came loose. So you just put some glue in there and tighten it back up. If you're not sure, like if you have the right kind of glue, I mean, if you made it, obviously you do, but if you bought it and you're not sure, just ask who bought it from what they used, or use something that like this with gel control, and it's easy to find where to put. But don't worry if they come off. It's just, obviously it should last longer than a month. But I've just seen people get like super upset about it, and it's just kind of part of that wood cut. Even your like smaller wood cutouts, you might pop them in a box for the winter and get them out next winter, and some of your little letters might be loose. Just glue them back on. You know, and also you might not have, the glue might not have cured all the way, but you might not have enough pressure on it. Look how cute he is. Isn't he cute? Little nerdy bunny. Such a little nerd. So cute. I love him. So he fits in the forever frame. If I was a really good marketer person, I would have it here to be like, and look, it pops in the forever frame. But you guys mostly know what I'm talking about. So this 4x4 cutouts, these, I have a frame in my shop, and the frame is, you can finish the frame so this can just pop in and out. You can also use it just like this, but the finished frame just makes it look a little more finished, if you will. All right, let's do this part. This is the scoop part. And this is the part that a lot of times people are kind of confused if they're new to scoop making. I'm going to use this, but you can use jute or whatever string you have. And the other thing is, when you're storing your door hangers, you know, make sure they're protected. Like you can put them in if you have like a nail in the wall, like in your basement or something, or in your attic. It's too hot. Don't store them up there, especially in Texas. But, or like a closet, you can put like a plastic bag over them and kind of tie it at the top somehow, or like staple it or tape it closed, and then use the hanger to hang it up. But then it's protected. Try to put it somewhere where it's not going to get banged around when people walk through that area. This is my you see the end of my cappuccino. I have a milk frother, and I am obsessed with my milk frother. Our coffee machine died. Okay, so back to front through here, pull this up. You have two choices: glue it or don't glue it. I typically prefer to glue it because I like it to be nice and neat and not like fangle dangled all around. It's not, fangle dangle is not even a word, but okay, this is so stinking cute. Okay. The pastel colors. Joe was like, I notice a lot of pink lately. You guys, if you and your husband disagree on paint colors for your house, put yes below. If your husband just kind of bows to whatever color you want, put no. Okay, so I'm going to tie that here. See, I'm just going to tie it. I could have tied it a little lower, maybe. If you get it too low. So if you're following and you're listening to if your husband always agrees with your paint colors, tell me yes. Or if your husband disagrees with you about paint colors, put yes. If he doesn't, no, he doesn't care. Everyone's saying no. Your husband does not care about the paint colors. Okay, I've been banned from pink walls. So I've been banned, like legitimately. When Joe and I got married, he'd moved to Dallas for a job, and I don't know how long he'd been there when we met, but he hadn't been there for that long. Because he was renting. He hadn't bought a house yet. Because he was, you have to like get there, decide if the job's going to work, decide where you want to live, all of the things. And so I had a house, and my house was very It's very shabby chic, very pastel. I'm banned from painting any walls pink. I am. He was like, no more. We're not ever having. My bedroom was pink. And I had the best floral wallpaper. Tammy says your laundry room has a pink wall. No, I'm not allowed. He was like, I'm starting to see a lot of pink. Okay, so let's talk about these beads. I'm going to go yellow, then blue, and then pink on top. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Our laundry room, it is. So I think this one I'm going to put like straight up and down. So the beads go, if you haven't made one of these before, you have 2 halves for each bead, and the string goes in the middle. Okay. And so one of these egg beads will go side to side. No, my husband it's a very strong opinion about what color the wall should be. And neither one of us really like the color that this house is, but it's just, I mean, how many projects can you do at once? We had the pool. Okay. Timmy, didn't you see? I like walked everyone around. It's not very impressive right now in the sense that there's no furniture, but the deck is done. And they got like the first layer of paint on like under like the posts and everything, and the new stucco because we excavated underneath. I'm the only one with a husband who says, okay, well, you guys, like, our husbands need to like play cards together, and someone needs to influence Joe on the colors. Like he a long time ago he sold, why am I telling all this? He sold tile. So you just have to get this lined up. That's all I'm doing. He sold tile. I don't like, I was probably, I don't know, a long time ago. And okay, that's the yellow bead. So he sold tile. I don't know why this has anything to do with it, but I guess just from like selling all of the tile and like the colors and seeing what people did, he's a very strong opinion about what color things should be. And he also has a very good eye for what goes together and undertones and colors, and it's from selling the tile. But our laundry room is this. It's not this green. It's like oh, see how cute that bead is. So I think it needs a bow. I don't know. This is going to be a lot. Let me get these on and then we'll decide. Yeah, no, Joe and I, like, Joe is very specific about what color things should be. I don't know. I don't think I would paint it pink now. I can. So, and over the years, like, I've kind of gotten really comfortable with, like, you know, neutral walls and then colored accents. It's easier to change. And our last house was very, very neutral. Very neutral. It was not warm. It was a very neutral. And I think after that, not that it was beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful, but I just want some warmth. And plus, I don't want to have to redo like all of the wood floors. And every baseboard in the house. Oops. So I'm going to put this in here. It's 3:10 already. Oh my gosh. So see, my finger just got in the glue and then it touched the paint and then it pulled the paint off. So I'll go back and touch that up. I don't know if you guys can see that. So we're going to do one more. And then y'all, I will style this and take a pic and I'll pop it on my page. I might add a bow. These beads are big. These eggs. You just want to make sure you get it lined up so that your bead doesn't have there's like not a lot of glue in these. They run out quickly. You're painting Abby's bathroom pink. Oh, that'll look so cute for a girl. We need to redo the boys' bathrooms, like both of them. Like actually all the bathrooms upstairs need to be. Like by the time we get it all done, it's going to be time to start over. Okay. I know. And you know what? We've not done the potato chips. Here's the story. Like, it seems like every time we plan the potato chips, then he hurt his back. But Nate keeps asking because he wants to eat the potato chips. So we're going to do the potato chip tasting very soon. Maybe this weekend. Okay. Okay. I think I fixed this one area. All right, friends. Like that's all she wrote. I mean, this is so cute. It's going to look super cute in the jar. I just need to touch this up. Don't put your fingers in the glue and then touch the paint. There we go. All right, let me see. So let me take the second camera off. All right. Woohoo, look. Okay, so we've got our scoop. Look how cute this is. It's going to look really cute hanging down the side of that jar. Isn't that cute? We have our Nerdy Bunny sign and our little filler. So I will style this up. I'll pop it in the jar, and we have our bunny to go on the inside. So he'll hang out, and then I'll have these little eggs around him. Isn't this so cute? So I'll style picture. I've got to hop on into my day for carpool, but I want to pull some names first. For Happy Mail. Okay, Tammy Royer. I hear Joe moving. He's going to come down and ask me, are you going to go get Luke? It's my day. Dixie Brown. Tracy Courtney. Who else do we have? Let's see. Linda Waddy. Yeah, finish your eggs tonight, Linda. Love to see them. It's going to look super cute in the jar too. Just so stinking cute. And Chris Keltner. All right, ladies. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If there's something you want to see, let me know. I'll be back next week. I'm thinking about painting one of the trays that's going to be in the release this weekend next week and trying a new medium on them. I've got a new toy to play with. So I do have my craft around the clock on Monday. I'll be live this weekend to show you what's in the release, guys. So look for date and time because we might be up at our house getting it ready for our little rental house up there. So I don't know. Joe and I've got to talk that out. And then I will let you guys know what time. And then JCC, look for that announcement today or tomorrow because I'm going to need your input for next month. And yeah, thank you for spending some time with me today. I love crafting with y'all. I can't believe it, an hour and a half later, but some of my favorite minutes of the week are spent with you guys crafting. I love y'all. I'm Amy Green with Amy and Art Designs. Keep crafting, y'all, and spreading joy through the beautiful things you make, because the world needs your creativity. I'll see you next time.